What's the deal, gang? What is up, everybody? We are back. Welcome to another Asian session brought to you by Devious, the most profitable, the fastest growing Forex brand on the fucking planet. Thank you guys for coming through. Glad to have you. Awesome. Oh, my God, in the house like he never left, probably never did. I think he's been here the entire year. What's up, everybody? What up, Jay? Speed, Stoke. What up? See you guys. Damn, what a day. What a day. Damn, I damn near lost my voice this morning. Nice. So, chat. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Let's get a little more viewers in here. Yes. Asian session normally lonely? Yes, welcome. All right, there we go. We got over 200. Let's see if by the end of the breakdown we can have maybe 420. 420. You know what I'm saying?
Just give me the light.
Anyway, let's get into this breakdown, see what's going on. Our weekly's bullish here, right? Yeah, we might flip on the weekly before the end of the week. We'll see how this reacts here. Daily closed bearish, and now the current day has flipped bearish. We have a little 4-hour celery play going down, coming down here. But the 4-hour closes in less than an hour, so will we actually drive to the bottom of the range here in the next hour to finish off this 4 hour? I doubt it. So let's see what happens. We can, but I don't know if we will. If you find support, maybe in the next hourly, we can look for buys. What we can tell off the rip, right? We got a support. We got a resistance. We are gonna make a little bit better use of the support and resistance. What can happen here is we might tap and flip up, but I think we need to break the lows at 29 before we end up coming back up. So let's see where the lows here would be. Go. Okay. Got that established. Let's go back to the 1. All right. So let's see what ranges we can play. Oh, this falls in line very nicely. And we have a level that runs across, I believe, the wick over here. Okay. Okay, so the 4-hour, we are imitating a range here that has printed out before. We spoke about it this morning with Don. Hold on, let me let some people in. Here we go. So we've had this drive to this area here, right? And we have this drive to this area here. This drive held and came up. This drive came back down. So I'm gonna look for us to imitate what happened here and find the mirror play to this, which was an established support in this area and a drive up. So if we can break the lows at 1930, I'm going to look for some buys. And if we end up driving the rest of the range down, I'm going to look to manage risk on the top wick. before it heads down. And I will look for pineapples at 19.22.469 if we do end up getting an entry at 30 and continue coming down. I don't anticipate an entry at 30. I anticipate an entry at around 28 areas. Roughly, let's see. So when it came up here, yeah, if we can get tapped to 29 over here, I will look for buys. Let's see how this looks on the hourly. .3.4, we can look for buys. My issue here is we have to be careful looking for buys because, so all right, number one, we've made a range, right? So we're expecting to retest the highs before we come down. That's why I'm thinking bullish move before the eventual drive down would make sense, and that's why I'm looking for buys in this area. But we have to be careful because we've already had, right, a low created and then a retest of the low. So after the retest of the low, after this second rejection, we've grabbed liquidity. Now we might just fall straight through. So we need to establish a support. We can't just take buys off the rip. I need it established. How can we establish it? We might get that off the smaller time frame, off the 30. We'll zone in. We'll see what happens. Ideally, we have the hourly here in about 45 minutes, 48 minutes. Not close below 1934.82. If it does, or in general, not close below 1930. And if it stays above 1930, I'm still okay with it. So I think we're going to see this 30 and this hourly through. Especially with the 4-hour flipping now coming down. I don't know if we'll break the low and drive down. I believe we'll find a support, establish a support, come back up. But if that does happen, I don't want to be in positions there. But if we do close bearish here, below 30, and we get a top wick on the next hourly to 34 areas, I'll look for sells. If we close bearish on this 4 and the next 4-hour breaks its higher to 1930 here, 1933. All right, wicks we need to talk. Oh, what up, Husky? Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow. What shot could you use to bring the rectangle in the horizontal lines into the future? Wait, what? What shortcut do you use to bring the rectangle in the horizontal lines into the future and past? Do you mean what I use to extend these? Is there? Oh, not on this, right? I think there's a way to extend them. Yeah, extend left, extend right there in style. Guten fucking Morgan. Okay. Who the fuck is Gluten fucking Morgan? Good morning to you too. Gluten Morgan. Yeah, I was expecting a crowd in the Zoom today. The Zoom's a little light today. Bring in the suits. Yo, how long were you in that suit for? Seemed pretty hot. The first thing we did on this hourly is make this bottom wick, right? Because if the 4-hour closes bearish and the 4-hour closes bearish below this previous 4-hour bottom wick, this will change our whole game plan for the next hour. Only about 45 minutes? Alright, that's nothing. You good. You good. What do you think about ICT? I never met him. I mean, once we meet, I can make a judgment. If we ever meet. Hello. 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 Hi. So, I mean, things are pretty straightforward today. We just need the markets to behave, baby. What's the Momo? Huh. Was down 9% on my live funded account. Any advice? Drop your lots. Only been trading 5 years. What'd you do before trading? Exchanged my time for money. Just owned a couple of things here and there. put you on my highest monitor so I can look up to you. We're gonna hit a milli like Don. You know, I haven't hit a milli. This is hard. I'm a week on payout and they really break rules. Yeah, if we get a closure below 30 here, let's see, you got 29, I got, yeah, even below 29 as well, obviously. Then I'm gonna need a top wick to break this current 4 hour right now that we got going on. What I want though, I want a bullish close. Pineapple stacker, what up? Okay, next 4 hour okay, top wick before making bottom wick. That's my announcement. Would you like to come? Yeah. Hey, if it makes a top wick, breaks the previous 4, yeah, you can look for sells, but you're gonna need a strong bearish close here and a bottom wick on the current candle. It's 2:21 a.m. in Germany. First time joining your stream. Damn, 2:30 in the morning and you ain't sleeping? Scheiße. Du bist ein Arschloch. Go to sleep. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate your pineapple. We appreciate all the pineapples. Got money in his mind, yes. Easiest pair to trade? I don't know. Have another kid? No, not yet. How's it hanging? It's hanging low. It's hanging very low. Outside, man. Yes. Greetings from Argentina. Nice. Beautiful. Got so confused. Yeah, because somebody here is 2:30 in the morning. That's why you heard your language. Hey, Kyrgyzstan. My wife's from Kyrgyzstan. My wife is from the Kyrgyz Republic. Yeah, it's dope. Oh, here come the Germans. The Germans are here. 1 hour chart. Bearish. Travis M. $5. Thank you. Appreciate you. Expanding triangle. I don't know what a bearish expanding triangle is. Oh, it's confluence of sell. Yeah, we can get a sell. I just need to grab some liquidity. We need to come up. Two red folders. Good thing we don't trade the Chinese yuan. All right, get rid of the German. I don't understand German. I understand Russian. Yeah, I don't know who's using MT5 on a MacBook. So. No, Elder. No Russian in this chat. No Russian in there either. Stop it. I understand you, but we're not gonna. Okay, and here comes the Russians. The Germans and the Russians are here. Yeah. Hello. Where are the Zoom boys? They're here. The Zoom's in full force over here. Almost full force. Zoom's right here. I don't know what they're doing. They're all hanging out. They're waiting on something. You're welcome, Eldar. If you guys keep typing in a different language, I think Green's gonna keep deleting it. But I got you. You're welcome. I read your message. We hope to do a good job for you. What are your thoughts on trading on a phone? I don't do it. I don't trade on the phone at all, period. No Latino and no habla español. Andreas Heinrich, why are you talking like we just hung out last weekend? What up, Wix, you sexy motherfucker? How you been, pimp? Did we hang out last weekend? What happened? How lit was I? Damn. I don't remember. Any patois? Voy a say no. Where you from? Right near the beach, boy. Big up from Jamaica. Winsome. Winsome Loosome. Is the lighting? Yeah, there's no lighting in here. It's pitch black in here. What are you trying to say? I see Wix at the gym all the time. Uh-oh. Which gym was I at today? How'd you find trading? An ex-employee of mine came in, quit, and said he's going to go do this trading thing. And I said, what? And then he showed me his MT5 terminal. I was like, you show me your MT5 terminal, and I quit right now. That's really how I got into trading. The guy I'm talking about, he actually comes through here once in a while. Should come to Kyrgyzstan. I'm actually planning a trip there next year to Kyrgyzstan. Sometime next year. It's gonna be interesting how we play out here. Wonder if we flip. Because the 4 hour might close bullish. Remember I said we'd want the 4 hour to close bull, because then bottom wick on the next 4 hour breaks these lows. We're looking for buys. What's the yellow line for? That's where I want to look for a position. That's where I actually want to press the buy button. That's the area. That's the ideal area I'd want us to tap before taking the buys. Is your friend still trading? Yeah, he's actually a big ICT guy. I think he knows ICT better than ICT. ICT is a man, and SMC is what he trades. Yo, I'm 18, trying to get into either day trading or forex trading, and I literally have no idea where to start. Any tips? Well, number one, you are already here. That's the number one tip. Number two, go to controllerfx.com and go through the entire website. It's free. Don't pay for anything. Go through the whole website. How'd you learn trading? Experience. I wish I was 18 when I found trading. Word. I found trading about 15 years later. What did you say? Trading 33. Here we go. Know when you hit a million? When I tell you. Or when I post the withdrawal. Yeah, we met in school when we were the same age, and now I'm fucking 15 years older. I don't know. Let's see. When my main trading accounts hits a milli, you will know. So far we're closing respecting this area, but 4 hour is still open. Head up, head down, we'll see. Did you teach Donna you had similar to, actually the reason we kind of clicked was I traded very similar. So I was trading price action when I met Don, and he was trading price action, and he was trading it looking at the markets very similarly, but he was seeing different things than I was. It was very similar. We were looking for very similar things. And then we just kind of kicked it off. But when you trade with somebody for a long time, you know, you guys kind of pick up each other's like nuances or habits and all that. No answer for me? I don't even know what you asked. You guys got some wild theories. People in the chat be butthurt. How you choose who has which session? We grew into it naturally. It was natural growth. Don was destined to stream New York. 20 minutes in a 4 hour. Let's see how we close here. I mean, let's go back. Let's go look at what we've done before in this area as we were coming down. Yeah, we're gonna expect gold to be gold and retest the highs. For sure, Cameron, for sure. With your style of trading, what lot size would you use for 100K funded? I'll go trade depending on, it would go trade by trade, but overall maybe anywhere between a 1 lot and a 3 lot, depending on the trade itself. What's your analysis for the day? We already gave out the analysis. We're looking for the 4-hour close to see if we respect 1930. If we can respect that, then we're going to wait for the next candle to open up, ideally with a bottom wick, so we can trade it up. Now, if it's a bottom wick on the hourly, that means on the 30, on the 15, on the 5, we'll look for support to be created before we take that trade up. Ideally, we want the 4-hour to close bullish here in about 15-20 minutes, because we close bullish, we can take buys on the break of the low, but now that we're closing bearish, I'm going to need to establish some kind of support before taking those buys. Okay? Don made $1 million yesterday. When did you make it? You're not listening. So, my main trading account has not hit $1 million. But it's well on its way. Deposit into Blueberry. Do you know how much time you went to give it passcode? No, because you gotta ask Don that, because I don't trade on Blueberry. Steve changed his view on RR. He said negative RR, 1 RR can be just profit as long as you manage your risk. I mean, yeah, it's an ever evolving game. Wick's probably been had $1 million. Yeah, assets for sure, 100%. You struggle with switching strategies? No, I kind of just grew into what I do. I didn't have to just run around different strategies. I've tried everything, and eventually, like, it just wasn't like, all right, I'm switching and I'm gonna try something else. No, it's just like over time, slow development. Oh shit, this works, and this doesn't, and this works, and this doesn't. How much yearly return you can expect on your capital? I think we've been like pretty stable, pretty consistently averaging anywhere from 5 to 15%. Even though we have 40% months, right? 80% months. There's 100% months, but overall, I'd say roughly 5 to 15% a month should not be a big issue. What should you do? You should learn. For someone that doesn't have a lot of funds, you should spend as little amount of money as possible, learning as much as possible. It's going to be a long road. And don't just be like, oh, he said it's going to be a long road, whatever, I'm going to go trade. No, it's going to be a long road. Like, do something about the fact that it's going to be a long road. Understand that you need to preserve capital. Preservation of capital, you know, until the point that you're profitable is very important. Because once you are profitable, once you do know how to trade, then you take all that capital and you fucking supercharge the shit out of it by trading profitably. But for now, it's hard-earned money, right? For now, put in very little money, trade the smallest amount of risk, just trying to learn. And you're gonna know when you know like how to trade. It's not gonna be a question to you. Oh shit, should I raise my lot sizes? No, you're gonna be comfortable enough to know when you should raise your lot sizes, when you should up the risk, when you should use more leverage. You're gonna know that. You're not even gonna need to ask. If you need to ask, you're not there yet. I traded a lot more when my funds were smaller, but it had nothing to do with the fact that my funds were smaller. It had to do with the fact that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. As you realize and learn what you didn't know, you kind of come to a realization of what are good trades, what are bad trades, what to look for, and over time you're just eventually going to be a lot more selective about what you do. That's crazy. Oh, sorry, I gotta flip the tape. Also gotta be very careful here. I know the 4 hour is closing bearish here in 10 minutes. If it does close bearish with no bottom wick, that does not instantly mean we can look for buys. This is a pretty strong rejection here. So we might get a top wick on the next hourly and then come down, right? We might tap these areas and still come down. So I really want to establish a support before we look for buys. Yeah, you see we're breaking lows here. If we break the slow, we're going to be breaking it with momentum from this resistance. Invest in the stock market? No. Can you please draw what an ideal support would look like for a buy confirmation? First of all, we'd respect the hourly, which is, I believe, also the 30. We would respect this area across the board. We close above it. Then we would have maybe the 5-minute come down here. After the hourly closes, we could have the 5-minute come down here. Or the 15-minute come down here. Have the 30 or the 15 close back up above this area. And then the following candle, maybe even on the next hour, the hourly after the next, breaks the lows before making a top wick. We get in on this break, and then we wait for it to retest the highs. Right, so this is our ideal entry right here at 29.3 if the market prints like that. But it doesn't mean just because I drew it out doesn't mean it must happen. I'm telling you, this is what ideally for buys we would see here. So we still must wait. I remember we might not come back up, right? Like this is a strong rejection area here. Weekly, daily, weekly flips, shit, we're driving down. But I also believe that before the eventual weekly flip, if it does happen, we'll come back to retest the highs and then drive down. Chicken rice or beef rice, both are good. Depends on what I'm feeling like and how it's made. Five minutes here, last 5 minutes of this 4 hour. Let's see how this hourly closes here. Oh. Just vibing here, don't even trade effects, but y'all be killing this shit. Well, you come here to waste your time, ask chicken and rice questions, and you don't even trade Forex? Jack, I'm gonna need you to pick up. Don't pick anything up. I need you to go to controllerfx.com. Read the whole thing, come back here, keep watching, and yeah, like and subscribe and keep showing up. Download an MT5 terminal while you're at it. interesting. I'm reading the playbook every stream, but I got one question. What is the new version of the playbook? Will come out with fake ITC. I'm 2.0. That's a good question. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while till you get version 2.0 in official devious format. Your workout split: chest, arms, shoulders, back, legs. 5 days. See how we open up. It's a little tough here. We haven't established the support. Kind of just driving down here. And the 4 hour is going to close below the body of the previous 4 hour, indicating that it should fill the wick down. Okay, 15 seconds here, chat. See how the hourly closes, and let's see how the next one opens up. Alright, so we just closed, new 4 hours opened up. It might not even make a top wick the way the last 4 hour closed. We've grabbed liquidity at these areas, and what happens from these areas is we tend to drive down. Yeah, there's no buys at all. We must break the lows here. Must be at around 1929, and then it depends how it prints at that area. Later, Jack. Yeah, almost 200 likes. Almost at 200. Let's see if we get 300 before the end of the stream. We're halfway in. Uh-oh. Wix 10, Wix 11. Hold on a second, chat. What? Two red folders. I mean, yeah, it's Chinese yuan. It's kind of irrelevant to what we're doing. So this might tap and reject, but I want it to come down way lower. The thing is, we have a lot of momentum here on this 4 hour. And it's going to be hard for this to reject with this 4 hour flip, drive down. It'll be tough. We're going to have to find some support. So, a few candles I still got to print. Why not get an entry now? And if it goes lower, a pineapple, we got a good range to fill up if we go, because we're breaking lows with momentum here on the 4 hour. So I'd expect a steeper wick down and a steeper drive down. And that's number one. Number two, I'd expect a little bit of a rejection here, a support. So we might need to establish a support, which means we can flip bullish, close bullish. Once we get that bullish close, I'll look for bottom wicks. But for now, we're breaking lows, and for all I know, we might just drop straight through to 1922 here. And nobody will give a damn. That's why I got to give a damn and make sure I read the market correctly. It's all right, you know. You guys should be stoic and calm. This should be you right now. Always open to learn, yes. Anything can be a teachable moment. Who's Wix 10? Oh, he's doing a PC giveaway for the last 15 years. You're always learning to open?
Outside me there! No for no inside! Outside me there!
Who let Paul outside? Yeah, jab. Hang out, drop a like, sub to the channel, and just, as Don says, wait for my call. Looks I need you, right? Whoa. You practice stoicism. I definitely believe in stoicism and virtue, and it's not easy. It's a lifelong. I guess. It's not a goal. It's a lifelong practice, I guess. Oh shit. Chat, we have an actual millionaire in the chat. Actual millionaire trader. Not no own broker trader, but an actual millionaire retail trader in the house. Yo, I'm gonna need you guys to move over. Yo. Bob, Andreas, Paul. I need you guys to move over. Yo, clear some room. I can't put the red carpet down. Oh, and there we broke through. Here goes. Yo, you gonna hop on the Zoom or you gonna stay there? Yeah, everybody, let's do a collective shout out to Don. Congratulations, sir. What an absolute goat. When we entering, maybe on the top wick of the next hourly candle for sells. Still possible. So if the 30 closes here, I believe the next 30 will have to flip this hourly. And that close will be key. Big W incoming. No pressure though. No such thing as pressure. Because here's the thing, like I said, since we just broke these lows, and I know the 4-hour doesn't have a top wick, but with momentum, this thing can drive through. And the 4-hour flip on the last candle, and you see how we respected this area. We respected a resistance printed right here, and I believe if we are to continue further down, we're going to need a top wick on the next 30 or hourly. Ideally, we close below here, and the next candle opens up with a top wick right away before coming down. But what might happen is we might flip the 30, might break the previous 30 high, which would flip the hourly, but the hourly will not drive, right? If the 30 flips the hourly, but doesn't drive, right? Doesn't drive up yet. That means on the hourly candle here, we will end up closing bullish. If we close bullish, we'll look for a bottom wick on the next hourly. But if we close this hourly closes bearish, highly likely we retest the lows at 22. So if the hourly does flip bullish here, it'll end up closing like this. Then we can look for the bottom wick on the next hourly to tap this area and take off. Oh god damn, that was some strong ass thunder. But if the hourly doesn't come up, flip and close bullish, and our next hourly candle stays bearish like it is right now, right? On the next hourly, you can look for this candle come straight up as it taps ideally these areas, right? Then you can start looking for a sell. If it does that with one swift move, you continue down. But if it takes a while to trickle up, you might retest these areas before the eventual sell-off again. So we really got to establish support here, because outside of establishing a support, it's going to be very risky taking this buy off the rip when we have a lot of momentum here. The 4-hour closing bearish, strong candle closing bearish, driving straight down. Yeah, we might flip here, but will we drive? I don't know. Let's establish some kind of bullish support, or let's establish some kind of support with a bullish candle. That will be more correct. And then we can look for buys. Yeah, Don's got the link. He knows how to come in here. If you can't come in here, he's probably busy doing something. He's making supercar noises while sitting at home in his computer chair and eating some celebration cookies. Eating congratulations steak. Logic behind closing positions. No more range, Nate. Ran out of range. Oh, some crazy ass thunder. Yeah, we might flip here on the 15. Look at that, sir. Flipping on the 15. So let's see how this hourly closes. This is going to be key. Ghosts, not thunder. Ghosts. I hope. That motherfucker's in here? If you are, go roll me a fucking joint so we can hang out after this. Just me and the ghosts. That thunder traveled up to West Palm. That's funny. Zoom link, you gotta be in. You gotta join Wix's table for the Zoom link. What entry are we buying at, Wix? Right now, we're not buying. Right now, we are breaking down. We have not established a support. The 4-hour has closed bearish, the previous one, and the current 4-hour has been breaking lows. Very strong bearish push here, so I don't see buys yet. See you in the next week. Fire! Oh man. You have an Insta? Yes. IG. Right there. Exclamation point IG. Exclamation mark. Oh, you gotta go to join underneath the YouTube, in the YouTube, on my YouTube channel or underneath the stream. Alright, let's see what's going on here. The 5 closed bearish. This 5 opening up with no... Okay, hold on. Opened up with no bottom wick. What do we tap here? Oh, this is a bit of a support here on the 5. Yeah. Did I message you earlier? Definitely not. Definitely fake account. Yes, same Discord. The flex room, that's so you just flex on people, just stun on them. There's no extra benefit, just you get to show your support and flex on people, right? There's only like 4 people in the flex room. It might be number 5, or maybe like 3 people in the flex room. Oh, these are some good dancers. They're just expecting the dance song right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, we got a few seconds, chat. Let's look at the 23-minute. Let's see what it's doing. 23 minutes staying below resistance, so very interesting here. The GOAT of all time frames. Five flip, 15. No flip yet. All right. Let's check out the best dancers in here. Perfect. You guys got that out of your system? Amazing. Amazing. Nostalgia. I mean, trades are cool and all, but we gotta wait here at this point. We're gonna have a 15 close here in about 2 minutes. The 30 will be closing in 2 minutes. Let's see how we can close. This 30 can flip. Close bullish, maybe a bottom wick on the next 30. And if the hourly flips, that's the 4-hour flipping. So if that flips bullish, I'm gonna have to see a retest. Maybe 34 areas, 36 areas for more sells. Kieran in the house. What up? I'm in a stoic. I still stoic in here earlier. I'm in a stoic effects. Any positions yet? No. No positions yet. $30 seconds here for the 30 close. Closing bearish. Yeah, we're not rejecting. You see how we would have started flipping up above this area, but we haven't done so yet. It's 30 close. So if the first thing it does is come up and make a top wick on this 30, we can probably look for sells. But the first thing it's doing right now is making a bottom wick. This means that if after this it drives up, I don't think I can look for sells until the lows are broken or the candle prints bearish. And we do the same thing on the hourly as we're doing on the 30 right now. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. y'all so quiet? Ain't nobody dropping no shameless London session plugs? All right. Yes, Zoom sees everything. Don't really trade Asian, just come to support Wix. Better stop fucking trading. You better tell everybody you trade 15 positions per Asian session. Every Asian session you show up and you get 20 positions per stream. You ain't gotta trade it. I'm just saying, say you trade it. I mean, I took 20 trades this session. Slight miscalculation on my end. Won them all. Word. %, 1 month off $100 account. It's tough to replicate month to month. This is interesting though, right? Because 15 closed bullish. The 5 here is open. Last 3 5s have been bullish and it's opened up with no top wick. It might just tap this area and flip. I need a stronger confirmation than the 5, especially with the 30 driving down and the 30 flipping like that. It's going to need to flip bullish, close bullish, and then we're going to need to see a rebreak of the lows before we can have positions. No, this is not congratulations. That's a medium well. Oh. Had a little kick to it. Have a lot? Yeah, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to take 3 shish kebabs and I'm going to juggle them. Bottom wick and a flip on the 5. This is really tough. So bearish momentum. I'm not seeing any support established yet. And I mean, we've taken 3/4 of the hour to just, you know, come down here, stay below here. Will it flip in the last 15 minutes? I don't know. Highly likely we close bullish here. We close bearish here, and eventually we have to find a support and come back up, reject off a resistance before the full or steeper drive down. Shit, forgot there was a YouTube chat. wicks need to be formed on higher time frame, lower time? I mean, for ideal positions, sometimes yes, sometimes no, depending on if for example, if we were looking for buys and we had a bearish close with no bottom wick at a support, I mean, that's a good entry, that's a good closure, right? So we don't want a bottom wick in that case. But overall, yeah, in general, for your entries to drive, you want wicks for entry. Oh, go check out Don's Twitter. He's posting fire content on Twitter. So if you're not there, you're behind the curve, behind the scene. You're not keeping up with the entire DVS family. Would you take buys if it goes back in range? Yes, but we'd need a bullish closure back in range, and then we'd need a bottom wick break in the previous candle to get, because a bullish closure here will establish a support, right? Let's say this hourly close bullish, that establishes the area we're in as a support. So if that's the case, if for some wild chance in hell this comes up and closes like this, right, then the next hourly candle, as long as it closes like this and a top wick, the next hourly candle we can expect a bottom wick and a drive up. But it's a lot to ask for in the next 19 minutes, especially if we spend most of the hour making a bearish candle. I like lamb meat. I think lamb is one of the most delicious meats. Just melting. I might take this over the oxtail. Donna is real good, yeah. Lamb ribs, yeah. Lamb chops. Yeah, I've had oxtail stew. Sure.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
All bone, little meat. Yeah. Strand? You mean favorite strain? I don't know. I like a lot. My favorite strand of hair is right here. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, this is it right here. I found it. This is my favorite one. Let me pull that one out. Chat. Boom. This is my favorite one. That's the fused one? I don't know what the fused one is. This one is word, that's his and hers. Yeah, this one has my wife's hair. See that blonde in there? That's my wife's hair. I'm gonna fill that up. The rest of it is gonna have my kid's hair. Yeah, no, the girl that does my locks, like, my wife came in once when she was doing my locks, and she was like, "Oh, you got pretty hair. You want to put some on his head?" She was like, "Yeah, add that to his locks." So we cut a like a nice chunk of her hair off, and we locked it into my lock. I'm gonna do that with my daughter's hairs too. I'm gonna pick 3 locks and put each one of their hairs in there. Put yours in there. Fucking what, your armpit hair? What fucking hair do you have? The gym locker room. Just Jacob on the toilet. By Jacob in the camera like that? I don't know. We can look at the reflection in his glasses and see what he's doing. I see it. He's buying another funded, chat. He's buying another. You just bought another funded, didn't you, Jake? I can see the reflection of MFF in your glasses. Word, 4K. Buddy called him 4K. Oh, that's right, Don Juan. Jay, you never sent over those Bridget pics. We've been waiting to see what Bridget looked like so we can pass our own judgment. But you gatekeeping Bridget. You can unmute, right? Yeah, you can unmute. Jacob had a milli before Don. I don't know, but he got to 250, but faster than Don did. That's for sure. Bridget Toothless? Stop playing. Watch one day Bridget show up over here. Fuck all y'all up. Talk to me, Jacob. Tell him. But only in full sentences, dog.
We're gonna leave the Bridget thing alone. You know, it's kind of like she could be watching.
She could be watching, right? Like, why wouldn't she be watching me? Right? Like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't she be watching Wix 9?
We're gonna I'm not gonna speak on the Bridget thing. I don't even know no Bridget. Let's go with
I
that.
don't even know no Bridget word.
Right.
What the fuck is a Bridget? Gotta join Wix's stable. YNV. INV.
Jacob, I think you can just unmute yourself. No.
Oh, he raised his hand. Hold on.
What's up?
What's up, man? How are you? You in a trade?
Good, Wix. How are you? What'd you say?
You in a trade?
Nah, I'm chilling. Gotta do my markup. Chilling. See, look, usually tomorrow for FOMC, I would have a brand new funded loaded, but we're not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
chilling
gonna run
tomorrow.
out of this one first. Nah, don't be opening another funded. Just trade with us tomorrow. Yeah, keep your impulses in check. You could do that for a couple of years. You're gonna be set for life. Alright, we're actually gonna flip on this hourly. If this hourly closes bullish, I'm gonna look for a bottom wick on the next hourly.
Bro, chat is fucking hilarious. Somebody said, is Jacob or Don Juan better at trading? I'd say we're
I got you
about the
beat,
same.
Jacob. Nah, hell nah. I got you beat, Jacob.
He said, nah,
Hell nah.
Bro, chill out.
Nah, hell nah. I got you beat,
The
Jacob.
15 a month? Yeah, you can join the Zoom for
Look, me
15
and
a
Don
month, or
Juan
you can
finna start
join
working
the Zoom.
together. 10
and the
months time,
private
y'all not
session.
gonna recognize either of us.
I'm still putting
Bruh.
my kids to bed, but I vouch for Don Juan.
I vouch for Don Juan.
Yeah, Jack. Come on, bro. I know you need someone around. I ain't, what you said, 240? You went from $20,000 account to 240? I'd never go back. 3% copy and paste.
It's so easy to say that though, Don Juan. I'm telling you.
Now with 240, you started with 20. I would have took
It's a
120.
different. Once you're there, it doesn't seem real, bro.
Nah,
But
you was trying to get a meal
I
before.
don't like.
You was
I'd
trying to get
rather
a meal
not do
before
that
dawn. You was trying to get a meal before dawn. That's why you blew that account.
Facts.
All right, hold on.
Nah.
We gotta mark it here. Hold on. You gotta go join and click Wix's table if you want to be there for the private session on Sunday, or click the clubhouse if you want to just access to the Zoom for the for the weekday sessions. The private Sunday session is FOREX table. But yeah, I think Don Juan got you beat here, Jacob. But it's irrelevant. Like, who the fuck are you competing with? Each other?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
trying
making,
to be
I'm
better
laughing
than
at y'all.
Jacob.
It's a funny question to me. I'm not taking it serious, but I hope both of us can be in a better place 6
Nah,
months
you don't
from
need a
now.
camera to talk. No.
Bruh.
If you join Wix's table, yeah, you get access to the Zoom. That's right, Eddie. The only competition is poverty.
Thanks.
Right? The grind is not against another trader. The grind is against poverty, chat.
Yo, Green, killing me, bro.
Been there, blown that.
Look, man.
Definitely off screen during New York. So if you see me sitting in New York quietly, I'm probably looking at NAS chart. I heard it
Table
reverses
private
at
session?
7 a.m.
You gotta click join under the stream. There's a button that says join.
Like Jacob, I had a wick entry at 1927.987 to go back up for buys. And I have a sell entry for wick at 1932.65 based off that last structure. You had those same areas?
No, I got my markup already for tomorrow. I'm just really just looking at these right now.
You know, it'd be like 2 new 4-hour candles by then, right?
Yeah, I'm like I never really traded Asian like that, so I'm kind of just getting used to how you guys mark up for this session. It's the same thing, just in a smaller range.
Got 2 minutes here, less than 2 minutes. Let's see if the 1 hour can close bullish here.
I posted my chart in the Zoom chat, Jacob.
Yeah.
Look how different it looks.
Hi, beautiful. How are you? Come here. Love you. Was it fun? You had fun? Good time? Awesome. High five. You. Right. Yeah, I saved you too. I gave everybody. It was only 5 in there per person. So I saved you 2 and I gave them each 1. Okay. You like these? If you like these, I'll buy you more of these. Do you? Okay. And then I'll buy you more tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, after school tomorrow, I'll try to get you these. All right. I love you too. Go get ready for bed, please. Brush your teeth and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. All right. So we just had the hourly close here, right? And closed bearish. Above our area, but still bearish. Let's see, the 30s bull. Maybe we come up, come down, break the previous 30 first. No, we're making a top wick here first. Good night, Cam. That's Don One's chart, if anybody wants to see.
I didn't need to be exposed like that.
Oh, I thought you posted it for me to show everyone.
No, that was
Oh,
just
all
me
right.
and Jacob conversation.
Oh, all right. My bad. I thought that's why you posted it. Screenshotted that shit. You could probably rewind the stream. You don't have to screenshot it.
There's a couple commas in my MT5. Isaac.
You got 2 commas
And a decimal.
and a decimal. Shit. Mine has a fucking exclamation mark right after it. Exclamation
Okay, have a plus sign or a negative sign. Which one you want to
You're
see?
just yelling at people. First thing we're doing here is coming up. Here, 11, 12. Right now, it's looking like a top wick for the hourly to eventually flip and fill the previous hourly wick down. What it's looking like right now. Unless we get some strong bullish closures, and then the second half of this hourly, let's say the 30 closes bullish like this, I'll look for sells here at 1929.5. I'm sorry, I'll look for buys at 1929.5. Expecting the 4 hour to eventually flip. 4-hour flip, is that a good sign to drive up? It's the first, I think it's the initial step to realizing what's going to happen, but it doesn't just have to flip, it has to actually close, which is going to be at 1 a.m. 3 hours from now. TPs on buys would be the top of the range at 1950. Oh, I'm sorry, music not loud enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, damn, I've been talking with some loud ass music the whole time. My bad. My bad. My friend Maggie says, well, is it your friend? Are you saying for a friend, or is that you? Dimitri R. What up, Dimitri? Okay, gang. So we're reaching the end of the stream here, but you might get positions before London, right? So the way to get these positions before London is I would need this next 30 to come up and close above 1935.86, and then I would need the 30 after that, or let me draw it out for you. We would need this 30 to probably close here, and the 30 after that to break this current, and at that time it's going to be the previous 30. We're going to want it to break the lows before coming up. So if this is what you get on this 30, next 30 opens up with a bottom wick to 1929 area. This is where you take these buys, expecting the 4-hour to continue flipping and retesting the highs at 1934, and then eventually 37, and then eventually 50. So eventually, after the 4-hour close, I'd expect a drive down, but the way we're printing right now, we'd need a closure above these areas here, and then a bottom wick to break all these. So because that makes it quite a few candles to print here, right? So it's going to be a while of sitting and waiting, and I don't want to wait for the next hour and a half or two. I'm probably going to call it a stream here. We're going to come back tomorrow morning. Big stream from Don Vo this morning. Huge, massive stream. You know what? I might hang out here for let's see. 5 more minutes. I want to see how the 15 closes here. But I think that's it. I'm going to call it here. Turn off the YouTube. What change? Alright, well, don't do that top one. You're gonna be hot. Be hot if you do the top one, but the second one you don't. Do the second one and undo the top one. This way it's not as hot around here. Yeah, it's hard to take positions off the rip here because, like I said, for all we know, this could be a top wick for the hourly. The hourly doesn't really have a bottom wick. This could be a top wick to flip and continue down. If it's not, then we'll get some bullish closures. call it a stream just yet. I'm gonna wait here for another maybe 5-10 minutes. Give me a second, chat. I'll be right back. You guys can mingle amongst yourself, but I want to see this 15 close first. Respecting 1934.7, you mean above or below? Because if this 30 flips and closes bearish, there's nothing to be had for the session, at least. Buys played out perfectly. Yeah, they can play out perfectly for only 10 pips, but they're very risky here. Very risky. We could have just kept moving down with all the volume and the momentum. But the way to mitigate that risk is first establish a support, then still get the same positions as we would have at these wicks at 29. And then if we do break down, then we'll actually have to come up and grab top wicks at 30, 31. It'll give us a chance to exit. But this will be the likelihood of us driving after we retest 29 is much higher than the flip over here. Let me just flip the tape here. Chat, give me a couple of minutes. Grab a drink. That H2O Wicks be drinking. Haterade. Alright, so we're getting a 15 close here in a minute. Strong 15 close. There's the 4 hour.
No top wick. No top wick.
30 seconds here. I wanted to pull back. Pull back. Seconds. Wow, that really took off here. Yeah. I don't know. This might go straight up here. This might push straight up. The 15 gets tough, yeah, with the 15 closing the way it is. It also no bottom wick, no top wick. Right, so we want the 30 close. We don't want it to drive up. We want just the top wick here on the 30. Stay at this area, and the next 30 breaks the lows. We can look for buys. So annoying. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang out here for the next 13 minutes. If we can close bullish on a 30 with a top wick, I'm gonna wait for the next 30 to break the low of this current 30, and we'll have buys off the rip as we break that low. That's the only thing I'll look for. I need a wick, I need a top wick on the closing to let me know that there's some range to continue up. And then we'll break that with momentum. This 4 hours still it's gonna have to flip bearish for a little bit again. What sells for sells at 1932? No, I'm looking for sells to come up much higher. If we get sells, I think we'll retest the highs at 1936 or at least 1934 area. Why do you need to break the low to drive back up? Because if we've had this low, right, just logic tells me if we came down here, or let's go on the 30, right? Yeah, if we came down here and all we could do was come up here before driving back down, I'm thinking we have to break this area here in order to get a steeper drive. Yeah, so this is the close in 10 minutes here, just like this. We're gonna look for the next candle, bottom wick. Some buys. So as we've said, it'll probably be the second time we tap this area, but gold's very good at, retesting highs and lows. Get a low, it's gonna retest it to grab liquidity and drive, or continue down. Why is this thing frozen right now? Why are these staying frozen? See this shit? This thing is just... Hello. Oh, there we go. Thank you for unfreezing. Okay. All right, we got over 300 likes today. Awesome. Can we get to 400 in the next 10 minutes before we call it? We want it to close like this, just like this. Even higher, I wouldn't mind. And we want the next candle to come down first. And we want the next candle to break the previous 30 low. Alright, bullish closure here like this, the way we are right now, brings us back above range. Bottom wick gives us liquidity that this candle has never grabbed here. And this is our advantage point at 32 areas, 32.5 areas. Only 5 more minutes here, gang.
Hey, Wix.
Yes, sir.
Since we came down right now, right? We grabbed liquidity at 1928. You think tomorrow for FOMC we might have to come up if we were to go down to 1939 areas? Since we came,
depends on the FOMC numbers, but the thing is we might.
But you get why I'm asking that?
We might not see a massive push. What I think is we'll be during London, we'll push to either the bottom of our range at 22 or the top of 36, and we'll range till FOMC. I don't think we're sticking around at 1930. I think we'll come up or down another 50 pips and then range. Because we got to either retest the lows or retest the highs, and then the market needs to make a decision, and the decision time is going to be FOMC. Outside of this overall higher time frame 4-hour range here from 22 to 36, the market's going to make a decision during FOMC, but the market, it also needs to either trickle up or trickle down, and then it's, you know, then kind of plateau to wait for the news. That's what it typically does.
Wicks.
Yes, sir. What up?
Can I draw on the screen real quick to show you what I'm thinking?
Sure. Go ahead, Picasso. It's all you.
So say tomorrow, say we range here for the rest of the night, and then FOMC, we come up, break these highs, come right here, 1939, and then come down. Would that make sense?
Yeah, we can do that. I think we'll be, if that's what's going to happen, we'll be at 1936 before FOMC.
Okay.
And if we're here before FOMC, and we're going to drive down, we'll probably come up. So the market should either come up or down and range, right? So it might do this and then just kind of like range here. And then if it's truly bearish to come down, it'll do this and then do that, right?
Yeah. All right, you can delete them. Appreciate it. Once. Oh wait,
It's
I
not
can do.
just gonna go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Spaceman Sam. Thank you coming through.
Perfect.
2 minutes here for the 30. Let's see how it closes. So far, it's rejected, right? So this might be the hourly flip. Now, you might still get that same position, right? But off the hourly. But you would need the hourly to close bullish and above 1930.5 here. And then you could start looking for bottom wicks. But right now, it's respecting resistance. There's nothing here at the moment. And this 5 flip. This 15. Yeah, I want to close in above here. Yeah, 90 seconds. I want us closing above 1930.52. Let's see. Very key. So a few things have to happen. We need to close above 30.54. We need to leave a top wick. And then the next candle must open up with the break of the previous 30 low. If it can do that off the rip here, straight down, we'll take buys. But if it kind of moves up, moves down, moves up, creates wicks both ways, and comes down, then we are kind of stuck at that point. All right, how's the 30 gonna open up here? Let's see. We closed above, so step 1 is done. Step 2 is also done with a top wick. Step 3 is break the previous 30 low. If we break the previous 30 low, I'll look for buys. If it doesn't and it creates a top wick here, we'll call it a session. Yeah, we don't want this filling the wick now.
If it breaks down.
Right, you might close bullish here on the hourly and get that on the next hour, but then it's too late for me in the session to even put down a trade at that point. I'll wait for the 4-hour close, which is also key here because you want this 4-hour to close bullish. The hourlies grabbed the top wick for that previous hourly. And this has been our session chat, right? From here to here, right here. This has been tonight's session. I want to tap these areas again. If it comes straight up here, if it breaks the previous candle high, we'll call it a stream. If it breaks the previous 30 high. The yellow line is the ideal area we wanted for buys. We just didn't print that way on the initial drive down. It didn't print the way we wanted it to. It's about to break these highs, huh? Interesting. You know damn well you're not gonna check it. I don't until I actually call it. Side what? You mean side bets? If I knew I'm not taking a trade, I would say, hey, highly likely nothing's gonna happen. Let me know if gold come up to 1936. I've done an ounce. In my opinion, it should go up to 38.50. Yeah, that's the levels I'm looking at it to go up to. We want the 30 to come down, but if it breaks this previous candle high, even if it comes down after that, you'll need to establish another support, and it looks like it wants to do that. It's creating higher highs, higher lows. It's created a higher low over here. Now if it breaks that high, it's going to create a higher high. This is like today's when trade when Donald was trying to hit 1 million, just would not break.
When somebody say you look like CSU serve. Bro, that was just funny.
What was that?
Somebody in chat.
What did they say?
Really.
Oh, I missed it. Week's analysis says sleep. That's what I see. All right, gang. Yeah, we're making this top wick here first. We're probably gonna re-break the highs, and the hourly close is key. As long as it doesn't flip bearish, the next hourly you could probably look for a bottom wick drive up. The issue is it's a little late in the market, so if I were you, I would wait for the 4-hour close here for pre-London, and if it closes bullish, then you'll look for the retest of the lows, and which will be a bottom wick on the next 4-hour, and buys. So from 1 to 5 a.m., you guys should tap 36.96, 37 areas if this 4-hour closes bullish, right? Outside of that, gang, I think our session's over here. All right, thank you so much for coming through here. Everyone in the Zoom, Salman, Bougie, Speeve, Ahmed, Floyd, Jacob, yes, and everyone else that's in the Zoom. Appreciate all of you. Thank you everyone who joined today. I've seen quite a few people joined. And wait, did they? Oh, 3 people wanted to join. Nobody joined yet. Anyway, tomorrow morning, Don's first stream since making a milli. Let's make that a poppin' stream tomorrow morning, 6:30. Oh, I'm sorry, 7 a.m. Eastern now. And Yanez will be streaming London. That's 2 to 4. Dubs on that stream all the time. Well, he started off really nice. I think last one was a loss, but I think he won his first 8 trades. It's pretty good. Thank you for coming through, Carly. I'll see you tomorrow. My God, as always, gang, 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Join us. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. We should have another great session tomorrow. I will see you guys same time, same place. And as always, another Asian session is in the books.
Peace. Appreciate you.
Later, everybody.